Mineral welcomes you to the X-Files 2 I Want to Believe Q&A panel with Chris Carter and Frank Spotnitz. Typically, in X-Files style, the trailer reveals nothing and government goons steal our sneak peek.
So, my first question. Why so mysterious, guys?
I guess I can get closer. Why so mysterious? I think everyone, you let us know, wants to be surprised on July 25th. And there's just too many opportunities for spoiler sites now to ruin our fun. And I just hope everyone, no matter if the spoilers get to us or not, comes to the theater and has a great ride. That's really what I want to have happen.
Well, it takes place in the present day, so it's 6 years after the series ended. And it's not an alien mythology story. It's a standalone, scary story, focusing very much on Mulder and Scully, on who they are, where they are in their lives. And I'd say it's personal in a way that the series rarely could be, because we were doing episodes of a series, not a movie. So I think it's not quite like anything you've seen before, but it takes a lot of the best of the show and moves it into the future.
Excellent. What was the atmosphere like with everybody reunited? What was that like after?
It was a love fest. No, it really was in a way. I mean, it was so hard doing the series for 9 years. I mean, it was grueling work. I know personally, I get 2 weeks off a year, and if I wasn't working during those 2 weeks, I was a goner the next season. So to be able to come and do this movie and not have to worry about episodes that would need to be finished in the future was a luxury. And actually, I think it took a lot of the pressure off that we all felt during the television series.
Do you feel like there's a shorthand that develops between people who've worked together on something like that 9 years? Is it more of a family?
I mean, David and Jillian for about a quarter of my life. Yeah, there's a shorthand. We're like family. Sometimes it is dysfunctional families, but family.
Will we be surprised by the evolution of Mulder and Scully's relationship?
I don't know.
Aren't you glad you came?
It's going to be a short session.
The possibility of Scully's family reappearing in the series?
I'm gonna go on record here and say Scully's family does not appear in this movie. That being said, there may be references to Scully's family in this movie.
We actually were going to introduce the brother in Christmas Carol in Italy, and he got cut out before the script was written. So.
Okay, the question is, would it be harder to pitch the X-Files now, and would you be interested in continuing it on one of the premier networks? Or something new, I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's I don't know. I really don't know about continuing the series. It might not be the same without Mulder and Scully, and I don't think that David and Jillian, I think that David's got obviously a job on one of those cable networks. And so I don't know what its life is in that format, but I think that if we're successful here, there certainly will be an opportunity, I think, to think about its life after this movie.
Okay, how far ahead are you on the X-Files movie that's coming out holiday 2012?
We're not bothering with that one because the aliens are coming on.
That's one of the, she's saying the love scene that David and Jillian wanted cut from the movie, the steamy sex scene. Did we cut it or did we film it?
No, it's in there.
Will Frank Black be in the movie?
Yes. I wish I could tell you yes, but I have to tell you no. But that being said, I would love to work with Lance again, and I talk to him about it all the time.
ever try to make postmodern, would you ever think of making postmodern Prometheus into an actual movie?
No, but thank you for saying so. It's one of my favorite episodes, if not my favorite episode of the show. So it is like a dream. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
During the show, what moment best defines the X-Files and the Mulder-Scully relationship?
Wow,
That's a tough one.
Really? Yeah.
when he criticized her for not reaching the pedals with her time out.
I have to say, to me, it was the little gestures of support they would give each other. The looks, the touching of hands, the unsaid things that were scripted, but more than that were things David and Gillian brought to the roles.
How do the different political climates and the eras of the X-Files play into how the series plays out?
Well, this isn't a government conspiracy movie, but I think you're right. I think that the climate at the end of the show probably had something to do with the end of the show. But I think times have changed again. And while this is not a government conspiracy or a political movie in any way, it feels very much like it's taking place right now. And that's kind of the most specific way I can answer it without talking about the story.
I think we live in pretty scary times right now myself. I think that in a weird way we've come full circle back from where the X-Files started. My paranoia, if you will, came from my experiences right around the time I graduated high school with Watergate. It's what you read, if you can believe what you read in the news now. We are at a time when there's similar things to be worried about.
This is Space Intruder Detector.
Nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless geeks. Get out of here.
Interceptors, immediate launch.